welcome to today's autumn equinox flow. For those of you joining here on Soul Shallow, welcome back. For those of you joining me from YouTube, welcome to today's class. If you find that you enjoy it, I have an online membership called Soul Shallow where I have hundreds of classes very similar to this, longer, shorter, different styles. So if you find that you enjoy this, please do feel free to check it out. For today's class, we are really tuning into this theme of the autumn equinox. Now, the autumn equinox is the time when we make this transition from summer into autumn. It is the days that are in perfect equilibrium, so the days that are the same length as the nights, but there's more going on within this autumn equinox. It also marks the change in energy between two different seasons. So the season of summer is very fiery energy, it's very outward energy, and as we move into autumn, the energy begins to become a little bit more inwards. There is a real theme within this season of autumn of letting go, and we can see this within the world around us. When we think about all of the celebrations that happen around the autumn equinox are all about releasing, about letting go, about things falling away. If we look at the trees, they simply allow their leaves to fall and drop and change. And one thing that I think is really key to pick up on from Mother Earth throughout this autumn equinox is how little resistance there is. She lets her leaves go without feeling like she needs to hold on to old ways of being, old stories, old self-dialogue. There is simply this ability to let go. And also, there is so much beauty in this process. So I know that a lot of us feel this transition period of letting go, of releasing, of surrendering is a little bit messy. But can you allow this autumn equinox and the season of autumn to show you how beautiful transformation can be? I know. So, with that being said, we are going to be moving through a little bit of a slower, more releasing vinyasa flow. So when you are ready, come and meet me on your mat, and we're going to get started in a child's pose. So we're going to bring the knees wider than the hips, big toes touching, sinking the hips back, allowing the forehead to come down onto the mat. As you arrive here, allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears. You arrive onto your mat, just allowing those hips to sink back. And finding a deep breath in, allowing it to be the deepest breath you may have taken all day, filling up the body. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Just taking these first few moments to settle and ground onto your mat. And as we move through this practice today, we're also going to be tuning into the energies of Modron. This is a Celtic goddess of autumn, and she symbolizes all of the energies around magic, but also around fertility, creativity, letting go, and creating space for what's new. The reason I share this with you is firstly because the autumn equinox is again a Celtic celebration. But also this may be a theme you wish to carry with you as we flow today. How can you create space for other, newer, more fertile grounds by choosing to let go through our practice today? Beginning to move through cycles of breath here, filling the body. And as you exhale, letting them escape through the nose, nice and softly. Noticing all 4 points of the breath, the inhales, the moment at the top where you're full of breath, the exhales coming down, and the moment at the bottom when you're empty, acknowledging and staying with this 4-part breath. This 4-part breath again mimics the cycle of seasons, the inhale being the spring where energy rises, the top is summer, the exhale as energy comes down into autumn, and the bottom being winter. Noticing these 4 seasons within your own breath and your own body. And then releasing the breath, coming to your natural rhythm, maybe finding Ujjayi breath if that's in the practice. Then from here, tenting the fingers, allowing the heart space to begin to melt down towards the mat. Allowing both fingers to walk over towards the left side, stretching through the right side of the body. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, walking the hands over to the right, stretching through the left. Fill the body. And exhale, letting it go. As you inhale, coming back to center, finding hands and knees. From here, we inhale, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round the back, going nice and slowly here. You have 3 more breaths just to really tune into whatever wiggles and movements the body might need. Closing down the eyes and just acknowledging maybe anything that might be ready to be letting go from the body at the moment. Well done. As you exhale, sinking it back to almost a half child's pose. Then as we inhale, start to round the back, curl forwards as if you're coming to a cat pose. Exhale, tilt the pelvis up, drop the belly, shift it back. Well done. Inhale, rounding forwards, creating these spinal waves, this fluid rhythm. This time as you inhale, rounding forwards. And as you exhale, make your way down onto the belly. As you arrive here, tenting the fingers nice and wide, allowing the elbows to face up as the forehead comes down. As you inhale, rippling up the spine in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower. Inhale, ripple up. 2, 1. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rippling up. Exhale, lower. This time as you inhale, ripple up and hold. Exhale, right shoulder to the center of the mat. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, left. Inhale, ripple up, hold. Exhale, lowering down onto the belly. Planting the palms, tucking the toes, shifting the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. And as you're here, taking a little bend of one knee and then the other, wiggling them from side to side, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Just noticing any creaky, sticky places in the body, observing them without judgment. Well done. On your next inhale, walking the feet towards the hands, taking as many steps as you need. Start to melt and cascade over that front leg, and we rock from side to side. Allow the arms to be heavy and almost mimic that swaying of the trees as the leaves are falling throughout the season. Can you let go and soften without any resistance today on your mat? Then as you inhale, rolling up the spine in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears and placing the hands onto the heart center. Taking this moment, set an intention for our practice today. Maybe you're calling on the energy of the goddess Modron, asking her to help you release in order to create space. Tuning in to whatever it is you are ready to let go of. Allowing yourself to create an intention around this. Taking a deep breath in, fill the body. As you exhale, let the breath slip through the lips. Taking these last moments here just to feel into all 4 corners of the feet. As you inhale, reach the arms up, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, diving forwards, find a forward fold, little bend in the knees. Inhale, ripple up halfway, flat at the back. As you exhale, plant the palms, step back towards your downward facing dog. As you arrive here, just really tuning into the body. Allow the shoulders to roll away from the ears, the heels to begin to melt down. Well done. Deep breath in and out. From here, we're taking a spinal wave. As you inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. Lower the hips, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, bend the knees, shift it back. Downward facing dog. Moving through one more, slowing it down, feeling every transition and moment of this wave. Let those hips be drawn up. And as you exhale, we meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, start to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip, pushing the foot over towards the left side. Taking circles of the knee, find 1, 2, 3. Other direction, 1, 2, 3. Well done. As you exhale, bringing that knee in towards the right hand, placing the foot down, dropping the back knee, finding a lizard pose. From here, inhale, reach that right arm up, open up the heart here. Exhale, circle the arm back so it's reaching towards the foot, open up the heart. From here, right hand comes onto right knee, opening up through the hips. The hips are the area that tend to store the majority of resistance within the body. So taking these first few moments to really release any of that resistance you may be holding, to letting go and changing. Well done. As you're here, start to bring the right hand down, heel toe the foot into the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, runner's lunge. Now as you exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Start to straighten the front leg. Now the hands are on the ground. If this is a little bit long, hop the back foot in. Create a pyramid pose. We're keeping the back heel lifted for this variation, really turning on through the back glutes. As you inhale, look forwards. Exhale, cascading down that front leg. We're keeping this movement as you inhale, ripple up. Exhale, ripple down. Finding that almost swaying like motion, like the trees. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, ripple down. So you inhale, rippling up. Pivot the back foot down onto a 45-degree angle. Cartwheel the arms up. Warrior 2. Exhaling here. Inhale, flip the front palm and reverse, gazing up towards the sky. Exhale, warrior 2, lower the hips. Inhale, reverse, gaze up. Now as you exhale, find warrior 2. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, transitioning to a warrior 1. So if you need to adjust, feel free. I've got so many friends today. Interlace the hands behind you, lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, turn those hips forwards. Well done, guys. Lower the hips. Deep breath in and out. As you inhale, lifting halfway, release the hands down so they're facing towards the left edge of the mat and start to sway the upper body. See if the hips can sink that little bit lower. Deep breath in and out. Well done. As you inhale, coming up onto the hands, shift the weight into the back foot. Skandasana, either the hands stay down or they come to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, place those hands down, come to the front of the mat. Step back, find your plank pose. Lower the knees up or down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, we meet. Downward facing dog, well done. Rolling those shoulders away from the ears, beautiful. Deep breath in, fill the body. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. Another deep breath in. And surrender, let it all go. As you inhale, lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Start to take circles. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, start to bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the left arm up, open the heart. Then as you exhale, the arm reaches towards the back of the mat, lower the hips even deeper. Well done. From here, left hand comes onto the knee, opening up. Beautiful, guys. Inhale. Now as you exhale, start to heel toe the foot into center. Left hand comes down. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Straighten the legs and create your pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen, lift that back heel. Exhale, melting, cascading down over that front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, fold. Now as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pivot the back foot down, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, lower those hips. Exhaling here. Inhale, flip the front palm in reverse. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, lower the hips. Inhale, reverse, reach back. This time as you exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, widen the hips if needed to create more of a warrior 1. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, interlace them behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Lowering those hips, well done. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the fingers, reach them towards the right side of the mat. And begin to just rock from side to side. Beautiful. Deep breaths in and out. As you inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Shift the weight to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Maybe hands come to heart center. Lower those hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Walk the weight to the front of the mat. Step back to your downward facing dog. Optional chaturanga and vinyasa, or maybe you take a spinal wave with me. As we inhale, rippling forwards, lower the hips, lift the chest. As we exhale, we'll all meet in a child's pose, no matter where you are. Allowing those hips to sink back once again. Maybe allowing the arms to wrap around the legs. Beautiful, well done. As you arrive here, taking a moment to take a deep clearing breath, fill the body up. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth, let it all go. Another deep breath in, coming back to your intention. What are you choosing to release? And consciously let it all go through the breath. On your next inhale, planting the palms, meeting me back in a downward facing dog, shifting the hips up and back. As you arrive, deep breath in. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. This time as you inhale, come up onto the tiptoes, shift the weight over to the right, cross the left knee over the right knee, tent the left fingers, lower the hips. This is juicy. Inhale, come center. Exhale, other side, tent those right fingers. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. That right arm opens up the chest and then reaches towards the back of the space. Option to stay here, or maybe you can catch that back foot. Open the heart, deep inhale and exhale. Now as you inhale, placing the right hand down, drop the back toes if they were lifted. Heel toe the foot into the center of the mat. This time we're tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee. Right fingers come down. Lift the left leg and arm for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Well done. Deep inhale, find your roots through the standing leg. Then from here, see if you can catch the foot with the left hand. Fighting Ardha Chandra Tripassana, sugarcane pose. Deep breath in. Keep the drishti, the gaze. Then as you exhale, release the foot. Little bend in the standing leg. We're crossing the left leg behind the right and coming to sit down into a twist facing the right side of the mat. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the back of the mat. Well done. Taking the hands to heart center, pushing against that thigh to help you twist. If you have a little friend practicing with you too, let me know, comment below. Well done, guys. Deep breath in and out. If there is a bind in your twist from here, you are more than welcome to take it. If you'd like to take the arm balance, you are also more than welcome. I will demo it. But otherwise, please just stay in this twist and breathe. That is more than enough. If you want the arm balance, we bring the hands towards the back of the mat. We create a shelf for the hips. And then eventually, maybe the toes lift. When you're finished with either your bind, your twist, or your arm balance, meeting back here, unraveling back to center, planting the hands down, stepping back to a downward facing dog. Deep clearing breath here, fill the body. Exhale, let it all go. Good job, guys. As you inhale, lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, foot comes to the outside of the hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach that left arm up, open the heart. Exhale, it reaches towards the back of the mat. Maybe you lift the right toes and catch them. Opening the heart center here. Beautiful, well done. Deep breath in. As you exhale, releasing the left hand down, heel toe the foot back into center. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And as you inhale, floating up to this Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. This is so fitting because the autumn season of the moon cycle is also the waning moon or a half moon. If you're taking that sugarcane pose, feel free to work towards it here, catching the foot with the hand. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the hands down, bending the right knee behind the left, coming to sit, creating this twist. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the back of the mat. Well done. Beautiful. Now remember, you have options here. You can take a bind, you can arm balance, or you can stay here with me this time. If you're staying in this twist, lengthening with the inhales, and using this breath to help you twist a little deeper. Well done. Taking deep breaths in and out. Beautiful. Now meeting me back here. As you inhale, coming back to center, we're going to stay seated here and come to the side edge of our mat. Currently, the left leg is on top and we're transitioning to a log pose or a full pigeon. So bringing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Now you may have a lot of lift here. If you have a block or a cushion, feel free. Maybe you find that that knee can come down. This is really quite a deep hip opener, so just breathe into it. Wherever you are, reaching the arms up. And as you exhale, maybe you find that you can fold over those legs. Well done. Again, just really breathing into the hip space. So often when it comes to letting go, Resistance is the biggest barrier. We're told to surrender and let go, and we hold on even tighter. So as you're here, can you just let everything be as it is? If there's tension, let it be. If you can feel things changing around you and it feels uncomfortable, let it be. There's nothing that we need to do or change. We just need to begin to trust the seasons of life, and that through them they are guiding us towards what we need. When you're ready, rising up if you would lowered, we're going to swap the cross of the legs. So go really nice and slowly, unravel. Take a little rock of the knees, swing it out. And then we're swapping sides. So this time, allowing the left leg to be under, right ankle on top of the knee, lining them up as much as possible, taking props as needed. They are your friends. Then when you're ready, maybe you stay here or maybe you reach up and begin to fold. Well done, guys. Wherever you are, finding the breath. Coming back to that intention. Maybe even calling on some of that goddess strength in this moment. The goddess Modron can really help us navigate these times of change. She's all about harvesting all of our hard work, creating the abundance and space for new beginnings. She's also an absolute goddess at letting go. So if you need her help with that, ask her for it. Ask her to guide you towards whatever it is you need most. And as you inhale, slowly beginning to rise back up, unraveling the legs, letting them rock from side to side, really releasing them here. Well done. Good job, guys. Then from here, we're going to take the soles of the feet together. Find your Baddha Konasana butterfly pose, placing the hands on the outsides of the feet, opening them up like a book. Give your feet a little massage here. It's maybe using the elbows to guide everything down. Well done. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears and noticing the breath. Noticing any resistance you may be holding, allowing it just to melt away. Again, softening the shoulders down. Noticing if there's any resistance that's ready to be let go of. Then as you inhale, slowly rising up, hands come to the outsides of the knees, guiding them together, wrapping the arms around the legs, taking a moment here just to embrace the body. Maybe thanking it here for how it's carried you through your practice so far. And really grounding into what it means to have this physical body here on earth. It's our home, it's our anchor. And as the seasons change around us, we still have this space within ourselves that we can call home. That part of us deep within that will always be ours and only ours. From here, when you feel ready, gently rocking onto your back, hugging the knees into your chest, taking a little rock from side to side. And then when you feel ready, we're moving into a supine twist, allowing both knees to come over to the left. The gaze comes over to the right. The arms come into a T shape. Twist is such a beautiful way to begin to really let go of the season that we've had before, of that stagnant energy we may hold in the body. And they really allow us just to begin to release and cleanse in a very gentle, passive way. From here, allowing both knees to go to the opposite side, swapping the gaze. As you find the breath, can you let the exhale slip through the lips, allowing the shoulders to melt and the belly to soften. Then when you feel ready, allowing both knees to come to center and allowing them to fall out to the side, creating your Supta Baddha Konasana, this reclined butterfly pose. Now you're more than welcome to stay here for our Shavasana today, or if you'd feel more comfortable extending the legs out, you are more than welcome to. Once you arrive in this final resting pose, taking a soft clearing breath in, let it go through the lips, nice and gentle. And with each breath, I want you to take this moment to simply imagine anything you no longer need falling away, much like the leaves on a tree within this season. Maybe it's self-doubt simply falling away from the body, fear drifting, any anxiety moving away. Allowing this moment to simply shed anything that no longer serves you, to let go of your old leaves, your old ways of being. May you always be reminded that it's through the seasons of change that we are often led to our true and highest direction. You are more than welcome to stay here for as long as you need, or when you are ready, you can begin to maybe bring the knees together, to stretch out long and wiggle the fingers and toes, eventually hugging the knees into the chest and rolling over onto the left side of the body. So our slightly more feminine side of the body. It's the side of us that has this ability to let go without resistance. And then eventually making your way up to a comfortable seat. Once you arrive, reaching the arms up above the head, palms come to touch. Thumbs to forehead center for kindness in your thoughts. Thumbs to the lips for kindness in your words. And thumbs to heart center for kindness in your heart. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Autumn Equinox Flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do let me know. You can comment below, you can send me a message. If you are interested in more Autumn Equinox things, there is an entire soul session that will be going live on Soul Shala, my online membership, talking through all of these autumnal rituals you can begin to bring into your yoga practice, but also just your personal growth practice. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, the link to Soul Shala is always below. If you're a Soul Shala member, go and find that soul session. You will love it. But otherwise, I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in our next class here. Bye, guys.